Alright, here's a brand new handgun. This is the Glock 17, third generation. And this is not my handgun actually. This belongs to a family member. My dad actually. And we'll get into the reasons why he got this. But I don't have a Glock 17, so I borrowed it to make a video with. Yeah, it's brand new. He just picked it up yesterday. He got it for $529. And he actually traded in, and one of his other handguns, he traded in his Auto Ordnance 1911 A1, and with that compensation he got this pistol for like $250. So he only had to pay $250 out of pocket for it. And it's a brand new Glock 17 third generation. Standard Glock packaging. You got two 17-round magazines for it. Rod for your cleaning brush. This is actually a really good cleaning brush. Really good nylon. I really recommend holding on to that. You got your lock, paperwork, your spent casings that they test fired at the factory, and this thing right here to help load. I really don't use these. And the Glock magazines, from what I understand, all of them, because my Glock 22 is the same way, when they're brand new, they're very stiff, and it's very hard to load the full capacity. So load them up when you first get them and let them sit for about 3 to 5 days, load it up to kind of soften that spring up a little bit. They're very stiff when they're factory new. And here's the pistol itself. Okay. Totally stock. There's nothing upgraded. So we'll get this box out of the way. Nice case. Alright. So yeah, Glock 17, third generation. This has the black polymer frame. I know sometimes they come with the tan or OD green. And from what I understand, they only make the tan and OD green frames like a limited run once every year. So they're kind of hard to get, but yeah, here it is. It has your standard Glock sights, just a U shape in the back, like a field goal post with a dot in the front. Very easy to use. When I got my Glock 22 4 years ago, that's the first time I ever saw sights like that, and I really like them. Okay. There's only two things my dad's going to do to this thing. First thing, you notice right here, this hollow area, he's going to buy a grip plug from Glockmeister, and it just snaps right in. There's a little hole right here. There's a little thing that snaps up like a tab, and it fills this area in, so when the magazine's in, you can see there's a hollow spot right there. It'll be filled in with the plug, because some people don't like the way that looks with that hole in there. Okay, and he's also thinking about upgrading from a polymer Recoil Guide Rod to a steel Recoil Guide Rod. Everything else he's going to keep the same. Really, there's nothing wrong with the polymer one. When I got my Glock 22, I changed mine out for a steel Recoil Guide Rod, but there's nothing wrong with the polymer one. It's just something some people like the steel better. Yeah, he hasn't shot this yet or anything. He hasn't lubed it up. This is all from the factory. It's a little bit dry. Great pistol. And I've never shot a Glock 17. All I've ever shot was the 22. Okay, let's see. I'll take it down real quick. Obviously, make sure it's not loaded. Pull the trigger. And I find it easiest to wrap my hand around the slide and just pull it back about 1/4 of an inch, and then pull these tabs down, and it comes right off. And there it is. In case you're not familiar with Glocks, that's how easy it is to take it apart. There it is, you're done. And you can go farther, taking all this stuff out for a really detailed, in-depth cleaning, but your standard procedure is this far. You can see how simple it is. There's the rails, 4 tabs, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple pistol. And here it is. It's a captured recoil spring, so it's real easy to take in and out and replace. And here's the barrel. It has polygonal rifling, which is pretty cool. And there's the inside of the slide. Very basic. The Glock is really one of my favorite pistols of all time. Now, the reason that my dad got this, he has a Beretta 92 FS in 9mm, and his specific 92 FS was made around the year 1990, 1991, and that is his current, I don't know, duty pistol, crap hits the fan pistol, general self-defense pistol. And it's a great pistol, but it's, about 20 years old. So he wanted something that's a little bit newer to replace it for his, crap hits the fan gun, general concealed carry, home protection. And he was leaning on the Glock 19 for quite a while. So I went to the gun store with him to check some pistols out, and he had the Glock 19 in his hand, and then he picked up the 17. And the 17 for him and myself is more comfortable. And we were comparing them side by side, and really with the 19, you're only really saving about that much length in the slide and about that much length in the grip. And the weight is only like about an ounce difference, and you're losing 2 rounds with the 19. So he decided to go with the full-size Glock 17. Okay. And although it is a full-size pistol, it's kind of hard to conceal full-size pistols, but the Glock 17 is very light. And he got this holster right here. It's made by Tagua. The leather is from Paraguay, but from what I understand, it's assembled in the United States. Okay, very nice stitching on it. It's kind of a lower-end leather holster. It was like $45 or so. You got Galco and some other makers that are a little bit better, but for the price and the quality seems great, so this is what he got. It's a very sturdy clip on there, and it fits in there real nicely. It's not really broken in yet. There it is, inside the waistband. Put it over like the right side of your back, and it's very comfortable. I tried it on, he tried it on, and we think it's going to work. When it comes to 9mm handguns, my first favorite choice is the SIG P226. Number 2 for me is the HK-USP. Third, Glock 17. Fourth, Beretta M9 or 92 FS. I'm talking full size 9mm here. The Glock 17 is a great pistol. I can't wait to shoot it myself because I've never shot one. My dad's pretty excited about it. I think he's made a great choice. Honestly, for me, I'd rather have the 17 over the 19. I know the 19 is the most popular, but I always like the 17 better. It's really not that much bigger. I agree with a few people on YouTube, Nothing Fancy being one of them. In one of his videos, he said, either go full size or go true compact. I never really liked the guns that are in between compact and full size. Either go full size or go true compact. The Glock 19's in between. I like the 17 better. It's a great pistol. It's an awesome high capacity 9mm. It's a great pistol. 17+1. Great magazines. Steel lined with the polymer shell. Really nice. And something else that I noticed, I was comparing this with my Glock 22 that I got 4 years ago, and the finish on the barrel is different. On my Glock 22, it's like a glossy, shiny black finish, and on the newer Glocks, it looks like it's a flat black, which I like better. And also the slide on my Glock 22 that I got a while ago, the finish on the slide is more of a slick feel to it. It's kind of like really, really smooth. And on this gun, it's a little bit more, not rough, but it's not like real slippery, which I like better as well. So it's a great pistol, awesome pistol. Glock 17. Made in Austria. And the 3rd generation is my favorite. I would never go with anything else. So there it is, guys. Glock 17. It's a great pistol. Alright, see you soon.